welcome to Pokemon Go Ahead. It's your boy Cheekley, and in today's video, we are going to be talking about a ton of events that have been announced earlier this week. We have the Fashion Week Takeover event, which will feature Shadow Palkia and the debut of Strudel in 12km eggs. We also have Shadow Ho-Oh Raid Day on January 19th, and we finally know which Pokemon is spotlighted for the next Community Day Classic on January 25th. We have so many details, but before we talk about everything, be sure to subscribe, hit the bell, let us know in the comments below, what are you excited about? And with that being said, let's dive in to the details. First, we have the Fashion Week Takeover event starting on Wednesday, January 15th at midnight, all the way through Sunday, January 19th at 11:59 p.m. local time. This is gonna happen during the second half of the Fashion Week event. We cover details about that event, so be sure to check that video up before we continue. There's a card somewhere. Strudel, the normal poison type Pokemon from Paldea, is gonna debut during this event in 12km eggs. And then you use 50 candy to evolve Strudel into Grafaiai, which is like a very toxic lemur. Just like with every Team Go Rocket takeover event, the bonuses are the same. You're going to see more Team Go Rocket grunts at Pokestops and balloons, and you're also going to be able to use a Charge TM move to help a Shadow Pokemon forget the exclusive move Frustration. This is the only time that you can definitely get rid of Frustration, because if you do it right now, it's not gonna work. Also, because this taking over event is happening during Fashion Week, you can take some snapshots to get an encounter with Krogunk with a costume. So if you're wondering why it's not featured during the first half of Fashion Week, it's because it's kind of like sneaking up on you during the second half. Oh, sorry, let me give you some personal space. And then there's another special research where you have to catch Giovanni, battle Giovanni, and defeat Giovanni and save Shadow Palkia. That's right, Shadow Palkia is debuting for the first time ever. It should be a pretty good Dragon type. Also, Team Go Rocket grunts and leaders are going to be using different Shadow Pokemon. For grunts, they're going to be using Shadow Talo, the Shadow Unova starters, Shadow Baniri, and Shadow Trubbish. Oh, sorry, I meant to say Bunnelby. It's a rabbit. Just get a Shadow Rabbit. Then we have Shadow Raid bosses. In 1-star Shadow Raids, we have both male and female Nidoran, Totodile, and Ralts. And in 3-star Shadow Raids, we have Electabuzz, Magmar, and Wobbuffet. So in 3-star raids, there's nothing shiny, but just go after Shadow Electabuzz because Shadow Electivire should be a good electric type attacker. And then when it comes to 1-star raids, definitely go for Shadow Ralts because not only it's shiny, it's also pretty good, whether you wanted to get a Shadow Gallade or Shadow Gardevoir. We'll talk more about that in a second, but let's just talk about the next stuff. There are field research tasks. We get some rewards, then give you some encounters with mysterious components and TMs. And finally, there's a collection challenge where if you complete it, you will receive Stardust and an encounter with Trubbish. And ladies and gentlemen, I thought we were gonna get Shadow Rayquaza, but I am very content with what they picked. Shadow Ho-Oh Raid Day on January 19th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. It is a good fire type, and the shiny looks fantastic. The bonuses for this Shadow Raid Battle Day is going to be up to 5 free raid passes when you spin a gym photo disc, and you also have an increased chance to get a shiny Shadow Ho-Oh. To this day, I still do not have a shiny Shadow Legendary, so we need to kind of bring good fortune this year of 2025 and start off right with a Shadow Shiny Ho-Oh. Also, in addition, if you use a Charge TM on a Shadow Ho-Oh to forget Frustration, it will learn the exclusive move Sacred Fire, which is a great signature move for this fire bird. There's also a $5 ticket that you have the option to buy to grant yourself some additional bonuses to maximize your experience during the raid day. You get 8 additional raid passes if you spin Gym Photo Disc. You also get an increased chance to get Rare Candy XL from raid battles, 50% more XP from raid battles, and 2 times Stardust catch from raid battles. And finally, we have Ralts Community Day Classic. This Community Day Classic is gonna run on Saturday, January 25th from 2 to 5 p.m. local time. Obviously, it features Ralts and will be spawning in the wild more frequently, and if you're lucky, you have an increased chance to get a shiny Ralts. Also, if you evolve Kirlia into either Gallade or Gardevoir, they will learn the exclusive move Synchronoise, which, I mean, it's not the best move, but here's the thing. If you were to get a Shadow Ralts and you make sure that during the Taking Over event, you use a charge TM to get rid of frustration, you can evolve your Shadow Ralts into Shadow Purlia, and then either Shadow Gardevoir or Shadow Glade, depending on the gender or like your preference, and then it'll learn Secret Noise. But you could also give Gardevoir Triple Axle, which is a good Ice type move, or maybe like Moonblast, and then for Glade, probably just like a fighting type move. Oh, it looks like they're doing special backgrounds for Community Day Classics as well. So there's a $2 ticket. You also get some encounters for Ralts that has a Dual Destiny themed special background, and of course some Premium Rate Pass and Rare Candy XL. So you guys have the option to buy the ticket. You don't have to if it's not worth it, but there are other ways you can get a Ralts with a special background, which are the Continued Time Research, which you can get when you log into the game. And I think it takes about a week for you guys to finish the whole thing and get some encounters with Ralts with a special background if you're very lucky, shiny. And then I think there's also just regular field research where you have to trade a Pokemon, where you have to be completing 3 party play challenges, and you have to win a 5-star rate or higher. So you're gonna have to play this event with a group of people or just with a friend. And the bonuses are gonna include 1/4 hatch egg distance. You also have lure modules and incense running for a 3-hour duration. You also get 5 snapshot encounters with Ralts. And ladies and gentlemen, those are the events and the details for these events that are happening during the second half of January. Team Go Rocket is back. We have a good Community Day Classic. Let us know once again in the comments below, what are you excited about? Well guys, we will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. Peace out.